Saatnya berpetualangan, datang ke taman pelangi. Bersama teman-teman semua, yuk kita saling membantu. Aku punya tas berlari dengan si Joko. Bergegaslah ayo berpetualang, saatnya rainbow.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Dian Pratiwi. I'm from class 24A and PM 2441132. And today I'm going to talk about inflation causes, impacts, and social costs. Inflation's persistent increase in the general price level poses significant challenge to economic stability and social well-being. This presentation explores the primary causes of inflation, including demand, pull, cost, push, and built-in factors. Understanding this driver is crucial for developing effective strategies to mitigate inflationary pressures. We will also examine the far-reaching impact of inflation on purchasing power, investment decisions, and saving behavior. Furthermore, we will delve into the social cost of inflation, focusing on how it exacerbates inequality and contributes to economic instability. Finally, we will discuss various policy measures such as monetary and fiscal intervention aimed at controlling inflation and fostering sustainable economic growth. Demand pull inflation. Definitions. Demand pull inflation occurs when aggregate demand in an economy exceeds aggregate supply. This imbalance leads to increased competitions among consumers and business, driving up price. Causes. 1. Increased government spending on infrastructure or social programs. 2. Higher consumer confidence leading to increased spending. 3. Rising export demand, boosting domestic production and prices. Example, the post-COVID stimulus checks in 2021 and 2022 explicitly demand pull inflation. The influx of money into the economy led to increased consumer spending, outpacing the available supply of goods and services and causing prices to rise. Just past inflation definition. Cost push inflation arises when rising input costs such as wage and raw materials increases the production cost for business. These increased costs are then passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices, causes significant wage increases due to labor shortages or union negotiation. Sharp increases in raw material prices such as oil, metals, or agricultural products. Supply chain distribution leading to higher transportation costs. Example, the 1970 as oil crisis is a classic example of cost-plus inflation. The sudden surge in oil prices dramatically increases production costs across various industries, leading to stagflation, a combination of high inflation and slow economic growth. Built-in inflations definitions. Built-in inflation refers to the fake price spiral where expectation of future inflation led to demand for higher wages, which in turn increase production costs and price, perpetuating the cycle. Causes one, expectation of future inflation among workers and business; two, labor unions negotiating higher wages to compensate for anticipated inflation; three, business increasing prices in anticipations of rising costs. Example, labor unions negotiating higher wages to compensate for an anticipated inflation. Exemplified built-in inflation. This increases wages can lead to higher production costs, which business pass on to consumers in the form of higher prices, sustaining the inflation rate. Impact on purchasing power or, or erosions of real value. Inflation or erodes the real value of money, reducing the quantity of goods and services that can be purchased with a given amount of currency. This diminishes the purchasing power of consumer. Vulnerability of fixed income earners. Fixed income earners such as retirees receiving pensions or individuals with fixed salaries are particularly vulnerable to inflation. As prices rise, their fixed income base favor goods and services, distorting their standard of living. Quantifying the impact, for instance, 5% inflation rate reduce purchasing power by 5% annually. This means that impact income remains constant. You can afford 5% less goods and services each year due to rising prices. Impact on investment. Discourages investment. Inflation creates uncertainty about future costs and revenues, which discourages long-term investment. Business become hesitant to commit to capital expenditures when the future economic landscape is unclear. Shift to short-term assets. Inflation inflation can shift investment toward short-term speculative assets such as commodities or real estate rather than productive investment that contribute to long-term economic growth. These misallocations of resources can hinder economic development. Delay in capital expenditures. Companies often delay capital expenditures due to inflationary uncertainty. This delay can lead to reduced productivity, slower technology advancement, and decreased competitiveness in the global market. Impact on saving. Reduced real return. Inflation reduces the real return on saving. The nominal interest rate earned on saving may not keep pace with the rate of inflation, resulting in a decrease in the real value of saving over time. Encourages consumption. Inflation encourages consumption over saving. When individuals expect prices to rise in the future, they are more likely to spend their money now rather than save it for further fulfilling inflationary pressures. Negative real interest rates. Real interest rates become negative when inflation exceeds nominal interest rates. This means that savers are effectively losing money in real terms as the purchasing power of their saving declines faster than the interest earned. Social cost inequality. 1. Disproportionate impact. 2. A erosion of safety nets. 3. Large income person. Inflation disproportionately affect low income households, and they spend a large portion of their income on necessities such as food, housing, and transportation. Raising prices for these essential goods can severely strain their budgets and reduce their standard of living. Social safety nets such as welfare programs and unemployment benefits eroded in value during inflationary periods. This decline in real value exacerbates property and widens the income gap. Low income families spending a large portion of their income on necessities is an example of the social cost. Social cost economic instability. 1. Eroded confidence, reduced trust in the economy. 2. Social unrest, potentially social public disturbance. 3. Political instability, increased government challenge. Inflation erodes confidence in the economy, leading to uncertainty and reduced investment. This decline in economic confidence can trigger social unrest as people become frustrated with rising prices and reduced purchasing power. Hyperinflation in Zimbabwe leading to economic collapse. 2008 is a clear example of this. Political instability can also arise as government struggle to manage inflation and maintain economic stability, potentially leading to change in leadership and policy. Mitigating inflations. 1. Monetary policy. Central banks raising interest rates to reduce borrowing and spending. 2. Fiscal policy. Governments reducing spending or increasing tax to decrease demand. 3. Supply side policies, boosting productivity and competition to increase supply. Managing inflation requires a multi-phase approach involving monetary policy, fiscal policy, and supply side measures. Central banks can raise interest rates to reduce borrowing and spending, while governments can reduce spending or increase taxes to discourage demand. Additionally, supply side policies aimed to at boosting productivity and compositions can help increase the supply of goods and service successfully mitigating inflation requires coordination and and comprehensive strategy.